and welcome back to another episode. I haven't uploaded a video in a couple days, been kind of busy. If I haven't said anything yet, we bought the camper, so my lady and I, Naomi, bought the camper we're going to be staying in. And after that, everything just seemed to just go very, very fast. Just boom, 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 one thing after the other. And it wasn't, it was just a mixture of everything happening quickly. There's a lot of good stuff that happened quickly, and a lot of stuff that was kind of negative at the time. I won't say that it was bad, but just it was brought about in a negative light. I'm a big believer in that there's nothing really good or bad. It's just how you perceive it. So right now I'm like taking a bike ride and stuff. But I wanted to point out a couple things that I learned like this weekend, past couple days, and everything of just wow, everything's been going very, very fast. So we bought the camper, we got that set up. The roommate that we have right now, he is actually moving out sooner than we expected. We let him know we probably had about 6 months left where we are. He's moving out sooner than we expected, and it kind of changed everything to going faster than we had planned. But it doesn't mean that it was not right just because it was faster than what we had planned. It was whatever the universe has planned for us. And there was some negativity that got involved kind of with the whole situation with the roommate and everything. But the past couple of days, it really taught me is to, there were some accusations that were thrown at all of us and at the roommate as well, by him and at him and different stuff. And the main thing I want to bring out of this personally that I've seen is that when you are able to get away from your emotions and get out of your head and into your heart, you can think of stuff clearly. When somebody's coming against you and they're accusing you of different things, whether it be right or wrong, that is a big time to not let your ego get involved, to get all tensed up and be like, you know, what the fuck you saying about me? And how dare you accuse me of that? And to actually listen to your heart. And is that true? Yes, some of the accusations were true. Was it brought about in a right way? In a loving way? No, it was not. It was brought about in more of a condemning and accusing and it's all your fault kind of way. So with that, being able to really have the patience to look at things from the outside and see what was right and what was wrong. Sometimes you also don't need to respond right in the moment. I was raised Christian. I've gotten away from it, but some of those beliefs to me are still very, very true. One of those things, there's a huge story in there that a lot of people will know out there, where some of the prominent people of the time came to Jesus and they brought before him someone who they believe should have been stoned to death because of what she had done, because it did not go along with their beliefs. And they threw it at his feet and they said, you need to make a decision right now. She has broken the law. Should she be stoned to death when they were all ready to stone her to death? What would you do, Jesus? What would you do? Meaning like they wanted an answer right now. Like, you don't have time to think. Answer right now. Answer right now. She broke the law. She did this wrong. Answer right now. And he did not give in to their peer pressure. He did not give in to what they were telling him that he had to do right then just because it was what they thought was right. He took his time. He did not respond for a matter of, it sounds like a couple of minutes, and he bent down, drew in the sand, or he did something to listen. He listened. He opened his heart. He shut off his head, and he opened his heart. And at the same time, they were like, answer us. Answer us. We need an answer right now. We need an answer right now. He refused. He sat back, and he listened. And when he got an answer is when he spoke. And that's where he told them, you who has not sinned, you cast the first stone. You're accusing this person of being a sinner. I'm sure that you have made some mistakes, haven't you? You've made some mistakes, except you want me to condemn this person and not you, because their mistake seems more prominent than yours. So I love that example. That's a great example to me in my life. I have been learning continuously to, when there's pressure being put on you to answer a situation right then, you never have to. You never have to. If you have to sit with a minute and listen to your heart, it's not as much about thinking with your head as what should I say. It's about listening to your heart as what are the right words that need to be said here, so that they are said out of love and not in anger and not in haste. So it's a very big lesson, my friends. I'm sure a lot of you have come across situations like that in the past. I have. I've had times where I fucked up and I said something off the top of my head to hurt somebody. Or I just said something that was completely stupid that I didn't agree with, but I thought they would want to hear it instead. Listen to your heart, whatever that tells you to do. And that is where you will actually get to where you need to be in life. When you can listen to your heart and speak from that, you are one step closer to the path that you are supposed to be on. Thank you very much for listening to this and tuning in. And God bless. Bless in any way.